Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where I'm doing another user scenario, this time sent in by Snapping Turtleneck, who is also live in the Twitch chat. So he's keeping me right. 2 battle cruisers versus 2, so very similar to, well, if you're on YouTube, yesterday's video. But I also have 4 heavy cruisers. The enemy have 2 heavy cruisers, so I've got a pretty good advantage there, but they also have 3 light cruisers. And it is 1914. Which means I get some really funky ships. You get the Battlecruiser 2 or the Battlecruiser 1. Although they look like the wrong way around. Which is pretty hilarious. Now, you give me a lot of build restrictions, Snapping Turtleneck. Do you want me to stick to them, or do you just want me to kind of build a funky ship that works on this kind of hull? Because I've got some ideas. I could do some interesting things with this. I can stick to your displacement limit though, easily enough. So it was what, 21,000? Well, that would give me a minimum displacement one. Stay to the restrictions. Oh well, if you insist. That means I have to go Battlecruiser 1, minimum displacement. Which means I won't get wing turrets in. Like, I can build the ship that you want me to build. That's not a problem. But I'm going to disappoint you in advance. It will not be very good. You don't get access to quad 11-inch for a start. I can do triples like that, but that's as close as you're going to get. Only 2-inch guns as possible. Not many. There you go. And then, well, Rahl doesn't matter anymore, does it? Yes, but then I will not be able to get it in under the displacement limit. This is a ship that's Snapping Turtleneck. What? Rahl doesn't matter? Well, that's good. Because it's 100. Range, not important. Now, you said you wanted it to go 25 or 26 knots. Should be doable on an induced boiler, I would have thought. No problems. No. 26 with 98.9% efficiency. I hope that's fine. Got a little bit of an halfway offset, but I mean, not much you can do about that. Apart from sticking that out far too far. Maybe I can get the wing turrets further forward. Yeah, there you go. Get some more 2-inch guns in. Getting this to actually go somewhere is going to be tricky. I think I might go Cordite, actually. I know it sounds weird, but just for that extra damage. Because I'm not going to hit very much, so I might as well get some decent hits in. Except that's far too high a flash fire chance for us to get chewed back then. 2%. I can live with that. None of that. None of that. Standard bulkheads. That's alright, Telemonian Dan. Thanks for dropping by. No. You said 21,000 tons. That's what I'm sticking to. Said stick to the restrictions, so I will. I've still got 6%, which is plenty to armour this thing up. Go 13 on the gun, 12 on the mid belt, full inch on the superstructure, 12 on the tower. Let's go. I would like just more belt armor in general, extended belt, I mean, because that'll keep out fair amount of shots. There we go. No, I don't think this thing's going to hit a single thing the entire battle, but we can try. And the heavy cruiser. It's up to me, so I'm just going to use a pre-existing ship, the Nico Shirani, because I already have it built, and that has an enormous full weight offset. I thought I fixed at some point torpedo, but apparently not. Not enough. Anyway, there we go. We'll go with that. Thank you, Elysius, for the follow. Yeah. Did I mean to give it tube powder? Yes, because otherwise it's just going to explode. Where did you get the idea for this ship? Because it's a very strange one. You have Congo and Fuji. Weird thing. Very weird. I'm going to put the heavy cruisers on screen. And let's go. Yeah. My fevered dreams of imagination. Yes. Fair enough. It's a little odd, I'll be honest. But it's ended up pretty heavily armoured, well, for a battlecruiser anyway. Hey there, Captain Platypus. Let's see what the enemy has. I'd hesitate to call that sensible, but we have 6 13-inch guns, 4 8-inch guns, and the rest of the secondary guns in Germany. Accuracy is, of course, completely shit. We'll have to get pretty much next to the enemy. Bum 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 bum. You like how I designed it? Good. I aim to please. It's getting hundreds of target lock bugs because the batteries are just terrible, terrible and all over the place. But if we can get to close range, then it will work. But 26 knots, it's gonna take a while. Let's have a look at their armoured cruiser. That's not bad. 9-inch guns, yeah. And light cruiser somewhere. There we go. Ah, that's quite a nice one. What? Hey, paramedic. Automod has blocked all of that, and chat's going so fast it's hard for me to see. Hello, Admiral. It's just a computer, it's not a human. Right, can you hit the Prince Eugen? I know it doesn't have any torpedoes or anything. I don't think any of their ships have torpedoes, actually. Oh no, the battle cruisers do. Okay. See, these two turrets just dead weight at the moment. That's why. One of the many reasons I dislike wing turrets, but okay. The Breremis is looking a bit worse for wear. And should become the first casualty. Especially with a flash fire. Lovely. Unfortunately, the Leipzig over here is pretty fast at 31.8 knots. So, yeah, this is going to be tricky. Bom, 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 bom. I know, but they're also annoyingly far away. I mean, the Prince Friedrich here is actually taking a couple of 12-inch hits and is pretty much dead from that. On sink. Sink, you little shit. Oh, for God's sake. Alright, you. Are on the Friedrich. Bomb, 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 bomb. There you go. They have no armor. That's why. Like, I think we have roughly double their armor. Suffering, and they're using chloride. Oh dear. Why are you firing on that one? Why on that? Jesus, right. Heavy cruisers are all over the place. Because of course they are. Bom, 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 bom. That is getting very close, Friedrich. Going in for a ram or something? Don't know what they're planning. They're getting pretty much shredded. Oh, ramming as well. Yes, go for it. Bye-bye. Little bit of a tap, just to make sure it sinks. Go on. Bye-bye with you, Endon. Thank you. Minimal damage to the Fuji from that as well. Oh, this poor heavy cruiser. Getting wailed on by literally everybody. And go on. Okay. Just the Leipzig left. Very, very fast. Could easily run away from me. Ramming speed. Yes, indeed. Wing turrets and ramming. And this kind of long-range fire, the Fuji and the Congo are going to be absolutely dreadful at. Bum, 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 bum. You phased through a transport. Was it your own? Or was it an enemy one? No, no cage masts. Only the Americans get cage masts. Oh, and I think... No, there's one other... There's another way you can get them as well, but it's mostly an American thing. Right. Who's done the most damage? The 12-inch. Look at that. 11,000 damage from the 12s and only 2,700 from the 11s. So the 11s really underperforming because the 7-inch guns from the heavy cruisers have done, you know, similar amount of damage, 2,000-ish. Damn. 4-inch have done pretty well, 1,500. Yeah, those 11s are disappointing. You just want more 12s. Bum 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 bum. China. There's a couple of the Naval Academy missions where you can end up with a cage mast. But I don't think I'm going to be able to chase down the Leipzig. So here we go, flooding. That's what we need. If we could take out an engine, that would be nice. Most of the fleet and a victory. Good job. Alright, brilliant. Do you mind if I have a crack at that Battlecruiser 2? Because it looked really interesting. Shout out at Captain Platypus, of course. Let me just do that. Go for it. Thank you very much. So let us rebuild the ship, and let's go back to the Battlecruiser. New design and Battlecruiser 2, because I'm curious what you could do with this. There you go. Shout out for you, Captain Platypus. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Cool. Yeah, let's go for this size. So it'll be a bit bigger. I think the heavier tower is worth it because there's double the base accuracy. That's a nice little one. 10 base accuracy. Oh wow, you can actually put it down here if you want to. I don't think that's a good idea, but sure, that fits. Okay, let's actually have it so that its boats don't float in midair. Couple of funnels. That would be 3 smoke. What about the next one down? -3. 0. There we go. Lovely. Now, on an induced boiler, how fast could we end up going? About 30 knots. That's with a little bit of engine efficiency drop off, 97.4. But it's not too bad. That is that's pretty speedy. Standard, standard, standard. All the standard stuff. Now, gun-wise, what do we got? 14 Mark 1, 13 Mark 3. Oh, I'd go for a 13 if I could get away with it. And I'd probably, given it's a battle cruiser, I would actually go for... maybe not, actually. Because you can fit barbettes on there. Something like that. Can I get a medium 3 on there? No. I can get a short. Really? Won't let me put one down there. Why? Why can't I have a barbette there again? Seems very unsporting of you. Fine. You can play on that game. Oh, fuck off. Doesn't let you put a centerline turret up there. Boo. Hiss. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Right. And then I'd probably have secondaries in the side bits. 6-inch guns could be a nice little addition. I'm just really annoyed that it gives you an offset like that. Right. Well, there's another way of doing this, which is to go for what I was going to do originally. 13 triples, 4 and aft. Don't normally do that on a battle cruiser, but it does work. The kind of Deutschland AX triple. Yeah, go for something like that. And then I'd see if I could shoehorn in any more guns. I know I can put them here, but I don't want to. About 2-inch guns. weapons. Yeah, there we go. It's just a shame you can't actually use this all this lovely superstructure up here. Torpedoes, maybe. Maybe. And then I'd probably go, yeah, tube powder, hydrophone, get all the good stuff. Standard bombette thickness is fine. You can get a double hull. Anti-torpedo 3. And still have stuff left over for armor. Nice. Say a 14.5 turret with 12-inch, 6-inch belts. Almost 1.5 on the decks. Yeah, I'd go for something like that. That's what I was thinking in my head when I first started doing this scenario. Doing something like that. So, let me know what you think, Snapping Turtleneck, and let me know what you think in the comments. Which ships do you like more? I'm not going to refight the whole scenario. I'm just going to end the video here, and I'll be back soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.